my channel. In today's video, I have a very exciting video. I'm going to be sharing the luxury items that I'm not buying in 2021. A few months ago, I shared my luxury wish list, and I thought it'd be kind of fun to share the items that I'm not going to buy, because though I like to dip into luxury, there are certain things that I just can't spend my money on. So today I'm going to be sharing those items with you. If you'd like to see what's on my list of things that I'm not here for and I'm not buying this year, and please keep watching. Okay, now first I want to put out a disclaimer. Now I don't like doing disclaimers, but I felt it would be fitting for this type of video. This is just, of course, my opinion. I'm going to give you the reasons as to why I'm not purchasing these items. In no way, shape, or form am I saying these are bad items and that you shouldn't buy them, or if you have them, I'm like shading you or anything like that, okay? Some of the people whom I love have some of these items, but they're either simply just not my style or they don't fit into my life. So that's the disclaimer. This video is being done all in fun. It's supposed to be lighthearted. Please, I hope nobody takes this too personally, because it's just fashion, okay? So let's see what's first on my list. The first item that I'm not going to be buying and will probably never make it into my collection is, I don't even know the name of it, but it's that Prada crossbody bag that features the OG throwback Prada bag. And I'll of course put pictures of all these on the screen. It features that OG throwback Prada style bag with like another little something up here, and it's supposed to be worn as a crossbody bag. This bag got really popular last year. Louis Vuitton also makes a bag similar to this. I believe it's called the Louis Vuitton Multi-Pochette. That's on this list as well. Neither of those bags fit to my aesthetic. A few years ago, I sold a ton of bags in my collection, and I just decided that crossbody bags generally aren't my vibe. I like to go for a dressier handbag, usually being something that has more structure to it, usually a little smaller. Now, of course, I do have more casual bags, but I'm just really not into crossbody bags. They are just too casual. And if it's a crossbody bag, I want it to be in leather. I want it to have a lot of structure, something kind of like the Alma BB, or Givenchy has a bag that's crossbody that I like. I think it's called the Pandora, something like that. So the Prada bag, the Louis Vuitton bag, I don't know. I think that they are very cool kid type of bag. And when I say that, I mean, if you're super fashionable, if you're into fashion, if you're very into what's on trend, you can pull it off. I think when people wear it, it looks nice, but it doesn't fit my aesthetic at all. I am not cool. I am not that fashionable. I'm not hip. So yeah, that's pushing it. So the Prada crossbody, whatever that's called, and the Louis Vuitton multi-clay pouch or something, whatever that's called as well. Those are two bags that I just can't get with, and they are definitely not going to be added to my collection this year or probably any other year. Okay, the next item or items, this is also a little spicy because these are, Miss Grace would like to come in. Okay, first you have to say hi to your friends. I see you have licked your body. Miss Grace would like to say hi. This is another super popular shoe. Once again, don't even know the names of them because I have never looked them up. Now, I do know people who own them and they love them, but they just aren't my style. They are the Bottega sandals. And I'm just going to blanket this statement by calling them the Bottega sandals because I don't like any of them. Not the flats, not the heels with like the perforated leather that look like mesh. I don't know what it is, you guys. Maybe it's the square toe. Maybe they're just so popular that I just can't see myself wearing them. I do like a flat sandal. Once again, I don't know what any of these sandals are called. I like them when I see other people wearing them, but it's just not me. Once again, these are for the fashion girls and guys. These are for those of you guys who can pull it off. It just doesn't do anything for me. I don't know. I know to some people it might seem like I have bags and luxury pieces that are all across the board, and I kind of do, but it has to fit my aesthetic. I am a basic dresser, okay? I have on this really simple black H&M dress right now. I'll link it down below. I like to form my outfits around the bags that I have that are a little more interesting. And yeah, these Bottega sandals, none of them do it for me. I do also think it's just because they're popular right now. Now, I do believe that some people like them because they actually like Bottega Veneta and they like the sandals. I don't know. They just don't do it for me. So none of the Bottega sandals, heels, anything like that, none of them will be added to my collection. I do like a few Bottega bags, but I don't know if I like them enough to spend the price. So I might like buy an inspired by bag, which means the general style of the Bottega, I think it's called the Lido bag, and I'll pop a picture up. So I might buy the general style of that bag, but with nothing on it that screams Bottega, as far as, I don't think it has a logo anyway, but an inspired by bag just mimics the shape or the overall aesthetic, but it is not being sold as I'm Bottega, if you know what I mean. So I do like that bag, but as far as their shoes, I don't know. I love when I see girls wearing them because it looks so fashionable, but I can't pull it off and it's just not me. Okay, the next bag. This is another spicy one. This is a bag that I had on my list many, many years ago. I think, do any of you guys remember when Dior had the collection with like green, orange, and red striping? It looked very islandy. I loved that collection. This was like way back in the day when Dior had like the newspaper print bag. I loved the orange, green, and yellow, or whatever it was, striped Dior saddle, but I just can't get with the saddle nowadays. The more popular that bag becomes again, currently, when I see girls and guys wearing it, it just looks like it's not functional for someone who has a larger arm. It doesn't look like it sits comfortably under the arm because the shoulder strap is so short. I also just can't get with the shape of the bag because it is kind of like on an angle. You can't really fit too much in it because one side of the bag is longer than the other. I don't know. That bag is definitely more of something that I think is just a beautiful bag, but I don't think it's very functional. And the more that I get into my designer bag collection, I really want it to reflect my style, and I want it to include pieces that are absolutely functional. Now, do I still like that bag? Yes. Might I get it in the future? Maybe. But as of this year, it just has to be functional. Like, I'm trying to get more into my designer collection this year, but not go too hard. Now, maybe if I was just in a mood where I'm doing this, throwing money, maybe. But as of right now, I don't know. That Dior saddle just doesn't feel like it would fit my lifestyle comfortably. Okay, whoa, this video is actually very spicy. The next bag is one that all the fashion girls love. The Chanel 19 bag, and I just can't get with it. And let me tell you why. It's not that I don't like the look of it. The Chanel 19 bag is a beautiful bag. Aesthetically speaking, I do like it. Aesthetically speaking, I would love it in a tweed. But this is gonna sound so weird. So because I have so many bags in my handbag collection, I know what type of bag fits my lifestyle. And like I said, now that I kind of know exactly what type of bag I love in my collection and what works for me, I don't like a bag that's too long. The reason why the Chanel 19 I just can't get with, and I probably will never purchase unless they modify the style, it's longer than it is wide. And so that means while I'm holding it, carrying it, what have you, my items are gonna stack up versus stacking out wide. And the reason why that's a problem is when I go to open it, I'm only seeing a little bit of what's on top and not what's on the bottom, if that makes any sense. And I know it's completely weird and random and a ridiculous reason, some may say, not to buy a bag, but it doesn't fit my lifestyle. I'm also OCD, so I like my bags. They can be shallow, but I like them to be wider than they are tall, if that makes sense. Like, I believe Givenchy has a tote bag that I think Happy Stylish Mommy had that is longer than it is wide. And I can't get with it. So for that reason alone, I will not buy the Chanel 19. Do I love them? Yes. I think they look sickening on people, sickening in a good way. It's a beautiful bag aesthetically. I love the juxtaposition of the feminine details with the hard hardware. I think it's just gorgeous, but the mere fact that it's taller than it is wide, it would annoy me to carry it and open it and have to fumble through everything. So for that reason alone, the Chanel 19, not buying it. Don't even want it. Like, Like some bags I don't want to buy because they exceed my limit for a handbag, but that one, even if I was gifted 12 of them, I would sell them. Okay, next on my list are bucket bags. This is from any designer. Dior, Louis, Chanel, Fendi, what have you. Now, I know what you're thinking. Well, girl, don't you have a bucket bag? Yes, you're right. I own the Louis Vuitton Noe, which is the larger size bucket bag that is like a vintage style. Now, I love that bag, but it doesn't necessarily fit my lifestyle right now. When I was working in a traditional office setting, I used to carry that bag for work. Yes, it is loud, but it didn't bother me. But with my lifestyle right now, I don't have a need for a bag that big. Now, if I happen to have a child, whenever, that would be a great baby bag because it has a drawstring tie opening. It opens fully wide and it does have a wide base. Though it is longer than it is wide, that base is really, really wide. But because of that reason, I tend to not use it that much because it's longer than it is wide because it becomes an open pit. But I still do like it aesthetically. But other than that bag, I don't want any more buckets in my collection because I just don't wear them enough. Now, Fendi has a beautiful logoed mini bucket bag that I do like, but how many damn mini bags do I need? I have probably like 7 to 10. So bucket bags are definitely not making it into my collection this year. I do still like that Fendi bucket bag, but like I have too many mini bags, but a bucket bag, no way. Next up, the dad sandal, dad sneaker trend. Now this goes for not only luxury dad sneaker sandals, but also regular everyday contemporary brands, fast fashion, what have you. I wear a size 10 shoe, okay? I have large feet. I'm also plus size. I'm a size 16. I know people think I'm a lot larger than I am. I'm also not that tall, so my body is more compact, but I'm a size 16. I have big feet. I don't want to be walking on any chunky moon shoes, okay? My friend has these sandals, these sneakers. I think they're called like the Raf Simons Adidas. I don't know. I went with him to get them one day. They look good on him, but he's slender, okay? I just feel like big old thighs and chunky shoes don't match. Like I'm trying to slenderize my body and not look like a chunky little I just can't. So the dad sandals, once again, I like them on other women and men. I think they look really nice depending on what vibe you're going for, but it's just not me. So you are never gonna see me get to the dad sandal trend. The closest I have to that would be my Chacos, which I only wear on vacation or if I'm going hiking in the mountains, camping, and like, let's be serious, how often does your girl go camping and hiking? Not very often. So the Chacos I like because they're functional for a specific reason. But the dad sandals, they're just too wide. I had a pair of Yeezys and I sold them because they were too wide and I felt like they just matched my hips and my thighs and I just couldn't get with it. Now the dad sneakers, same thing. They're just too chunky. I like the dad sandals more than the sneakers, but neither of them can be worn by me. Like, no. Okay, next. This is another spicy item because so many women who are into luxury have these earrings. Once again, I'm not saying if you have them that I hate them on you and that I'm shading you and or judging you, and none of that. For me, okay, you guys, this is for me. The logo hoop earrings. I can't get with them. I don't know if it's because I really only wear like stud earrings. Like I'm just not that fashion girl, you know? I love my luxury, I love my fashion, but I like it tailored to my style. You're not gonna see me dressing super trendy and fashionable because I just don't think I can pull it off and I stay in my lane. These logo earrings just don't match my vibe. I know Fendi has a pair, Louis Vuitton has them in gold and silver. I think they can be pulled off because obviously when you guys wear them, you look amazing, but it's just too much going on for me, and like, give me a stud earring and I'm good to go. If I do a hoop, it has to be a very thin, simplistic hoop, and I think that's what I'm getting at. My style is just more simple. Even when I go more extravagant in terms of accessories or colors, it still has to be toned down for me. So once again, do I have friends who own those earrings? Yes. Do they rock the hell out of them? Also yes, but it doesn't fit me. Honestly, you guys, if I came on camera with the Fendi or the Louis Vuitton logo hoop, I think the Louis Vuitton ones are called the Louise, you guys will be like, girl, that is not your style. I mean, my style is just so simplistic. Those earrings just do way too much for me. So for that reason alone, I will not be getting any type of a logo hoop. It's just too much going on and I don't feel like I can pull it off. And I am honest enough to say that. Give me a diamond stud, give me a little cable David Yurman stud. I will wear that all day long, but a logo hoop earring, I'll let you guys pull it off because I cannot. Okay. 2 more items on my list, you guys. Tote bags. Okay, now let me preface this by saying I do own a Goyard tote, I own a Louis Vuitton Neverfull, but a tote bag is just generally not my style. Now I do use tote bags when I travel. I also like them for the beach or the pool, and that's about it. Like if I go to the park with my dog, I'll bring a tote bag, but once again, I don't have a lifestyle that fits a tote bag, so you probably will not see a tote bag being added to my collection this year. Are there still some tote bags that I love? Absolutely, but specifically because I'm still in quarantine, like I don't go anywhere that I don't have to go. So what do I need a tote bag for? If I have a meeting or something, I can bring a portfolio. I don't know. Yeah, tote bags, I don't know. They're for traveling and vacation for my lifestyle. So I won't be adding any to my collection, but I really do love the Goyard St. Louis tote. And I do want it in another bright, fun color, but where am I going on vacation this year? Nowhere. Okay, and last but not least, we're gonna talk about this one because I am getting an item from this category, but that's the only thing. And it is luxury or designer shoes. So maybe 3-ish years ago, maybe even a little less, I decided to sell 98% of my designer shoes. In my 20s, I really got into designer shoes. And then as I got older, I realized, girl, you don't really wear your shoes like that. Once again, my aesthetic and style is very minimalistic. Now, when the world was open, I used to go out and wear my shoes, but not enough to warrant a $15,000 shoe collection. Okay, so I sold a lot of my designer shoes, heels, sneakers, slides, flats, everything like that. I think I maybe have like maybe 5 left, maybe 7, but the majority of them I got rid of. So that is the reason why I'm saying this year I am not adding any designer, luxury, whatever shoes besides 1 pair. And that 1 pair will be the Gucci Princetown loafers in the black variety with the bees. Now, I wanted to purchase them this month and I wanted that to be the luxury unboxing for this month, but I can't find them in my size, so I'm still on the hunt for them. But those are a pair of shoes I hope to be able to get before my birthday because I just think they would be very functional. The reason is because they're black, my favorite color. You can slide them on. Hello, I hate lacing up or buckling a shoe, and they're just so fun and fashionable with a little bit of edge to them. Now, I like them because of the bees on it. I just feel like it's different. Traditionally, I will wear an all black everything head to toe moment 7 days a week. Like, I love that. So I like that these shoes have a little embroidery on them and they're a little different. So that is the only shoe that I'm buying this year that is luxury. But besides that, I just can't get into spending that much on shoes, especially right now because I'm not going anywhere. Now, that Gucci Princetown loafer I can wear if I have a meeting, I can wear to the doctor, the grocery store, the post office, to go see people. Like, that is a functional enough shoe. But like, let's say the Hermes Oran sandals. I wanted those last year for my birthday, but then quarantine. Then I thought, oh, maybe I'll get them this year, but then quarantine. And so not to say that I won't add those pieces at a later date because I definitely want those Hermes Oran sandals, but it doesn't make sense for me to spend that much money on a fashionable sandal when I'm not going anywhere. But a fashionable, casual shoe that I can wear everywhere, that makes more sense. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was kind of fun looking through my wish list and looking at the things that I see a lot on social media or in everyday life, and thinking of the items that I'm just not going to purchase this year or that I don't want in my collection altogether. Let me know down below, what are some items that you're just not into this year? What are some things that you just don't want to add to your collection? I'm always interested to see. And once again, I hope this video did not offend anyone, because it was truly all made in fun, to be light. Once again, just because you have these items, I'm not saying that they're bad. It's just that your girl can't pull them off. And I know that about myself. So thank you guys so much for watching. I love you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.